episode, I want to show you my drum kit and try to answer the question if you really need it in your studio. My name is Tomasz Frankiewicz. My solo music project is called Sinneth. If your music includes drums, there is an important question to answer before you go shopping. There are basically three options here. First, you can have an acoustic drums. Second, you can have an electronic drums or converted set. Third, you can simply type the notes directly and use virtual instruments to play it for you. Alternatively, you can use non-drum MIDI controller, for example, a MIDI keyboard or even a computer keyboard. If you wish to have a full natural drum feel, your choice is the first option. But you will have to have a dedicated, acoustically prepared room, loads of equipment, space, experience, and very good quality microphones, probably even to hire some technician to help you with recordings. Acoustic drums are very loud. It is probably a professional studio option, not a home one. In a home recording studio, most common solution is to use electronic kit, or what seems to be more and more popular now, converted to electronic acoustic set. The key points regarding this option are: get as close as possible to the natural feel of real drums, use a minimum space, reduce the noise and vibrations, and make recording easier, cheaper, and of a decent quality. So what's my solution here? I have a hybrid set based on 2 box, but with additional converted to electronic acoustic snare drum. I also added more pads to the basic set, and I use double kick pedal. With this option, you can choose to use the samples from your drum module and record it as an audio signal, or you can use an external samples library and record it as a MIDI data. I will show you both options on the diagram. With a MIDI connection, signal goes to the input of the drum module. Then, with a special MIDI to USB cable, it goes directly to a PC USB port. If you wish to record your drums as an audio signal, you will need additional USB interface, which I will tell you more about in next video. The drum signal from the module goes to the interface and then using USB cable to the PC. In most cases, I use MIDI option for my recordings. This requires additional software, a VST or virtual instrument. I'm using Addictive Drums 2, and the samples sound like this. To get the most of your drums is to adjust the drum module settings to your personal playing style. Make sure the pads are assigned properly. They have the best gain and sensitivity options. Don't just assume the default settings will work for you. A very important factor in the quality of the sound is a good mesh head. I tried a few different ones, and for me, Rima Silent Stroke works the best and doesn't cause any issues. The 3-zone symbols allows to trigger a different samples to each zone and helps saving space. The other things that need to be mentioned here are the acoustic noise and vibrations. That can irritate your family and neighbors. I measured the actual noise of my drum set, and it's not louder than the bathroom extractor fan, but it can be heard through the closed door. More of an issue, however, is a vibration caused during playing. I live in an apartment and I had one neighbor complaining when I was playing very early in the morning. So I decided to build a vibration absorbing platform for my drums. It turns to be a very effective solution. I don't have any complaints since then. You can find videos on how to make a DIY platform like this on YouTube. Okay, so how much does it cost? My basic set was £1,300 plus double pedal, 250, plus additional 2 cymbal pads for around £100 each, one 10-inch tom for about £60. Acoustic snare second hand was the cheapest and the greatest improvement to my set so far. I got it for £30. Triggered 2-box trigger for another £30. Or mesh heads for about 100, with other cables, Y splitters and a platform. It turns up to £2,000, so it's quite an expensive instrument. Do you have to spend that much? No, of course not. You can simply get the decent VST samples and type the music directly without using any drum set. Or you can trigger it using different MIDI controller, like keyboard, or even use your computer keyboard. Of course you can. And this will probably sound very good. Some experience in MIDI, a good composer can probably do an amazing job. But you are going to miss a lot of fun playing the drums. And all the nuances of expressive touch to your creation will be missing. I love my drum kit. It is a good compromise between the quality and playability. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to play drums in the place I live as much as I want and basically at any time I want to. In the next episodes, I will tell you more about other instruments I play, equipment and software I use in my studio. So if you like it, make sure you're subscribed now. You're welcome to tell me more about your thoughts and what you have in your own studio in the comments below. See you next time. Have a lovely day.